Guys, my name is Chris Menastra. I'm 26 years old. I live in the United States, and I am FTM trans. For anyone who doesn't know what that means, it means female to male. So that means that I was assigned female at birth, but that I don't, the way I actually am on the inside does not align with that. And so I am looking to go through the process of making the way that I feel on the inside match the way that I am on the outside. This is my intro video to my channel, and I'm hoping that this channel will be, a place that is inspirational, informational, sensational, all the ationals. For anyone who is either going through the same thing that I'm going through, or thinking that maybe they are, maybe they aren't, and want to know a little bit more about it. Or if you just know someone who is going through it and you want to understand more, or even if you're just kind of curious and, want to know what the process is like. It's really going to be just like my story for the most part, my story, my journey. I do definitely plan to have tips, tricks, and stuff like that for other people, though. So I am pre-everything currently right now. I figured out that I was trans probably about 3 years ago. And since then, I've kind of been, I dived deep into the abyss that is YouTube, to really, see what other people were going through. And, I found a few YouTubers that definitely have helped me along the way, just become okay with what this means, for me. I've also, kind of been trying to come to terms with the consequences and things like that, that could be the hate that I could be that I might experience if I come out publicly about it. And then I've also just kind of been working up the courage to tell most of the people, like the close people in my life. So like my family, like my immediate family. And then I have a few family members who I think just kind of figured it out, but like we haven't really talked about it, and that's okay with me for now. Though if they see this video, they'll kind of, know. I haven't come out at work yet, not officially. Everyone calls me Chris instead of my birth name, which is Krista. So that's a small change, but it still, makes me feel good when somebody calls me Chris. I mean, a few times I'll get called Krista, which kind of is like, but I'm okay with that little change for now, and then eventually, we'll move on to the right pronouns and coming out and everything. So I'll bring you guys along as I do that as well. This is something I've been wanting to do for a really long time. It's just kind of make a YouTube video in general. I just, I like the idea of that. I like kind of being in front of people and, talking. I don't know if you could tell. But I never really had something that I felt like I could, like I didn't know what to make it about. And then once I came out as trans and started looking at YouTube, I loved the idea of transitioning, documenting my transition. So, now, but I had to get to the point of being ready to do that. So now I feel like I am. So that's what I'm doing now with this intro video, starting that process. A secondary thing that I'm also kind of hoping that this, YouTube video channel will do is, I'll bring you guys along on my journey to get like healthier and fitter. And that kind of leads into what I think makes me different than a lot of other trans YouTubers, is I am considered very overweight. And that has led to unique challenges, I guess, that other YouTubers don't necessarily talk about. I mean, you definitely can find some, trans YouTubers that talk about being overweight and whatever, but they don't really make their channel kind of about that, which I can understand. But it's made it really hard for me. I've had to figure out different things that I can do that I can do to pass that other YouTubers don't necessarily have an issue with. And so I hope to, be able to post tips and tricks and things for generalized passing, but then also things that are specific to people of my body type, in hopes that it'll help them not have to do, so much trial and error that I'm going to hopefully do for you. But then I do hope to, of course, get fitter and healthier. I know that eventually down the line, if I want top surgery, I will have to be healthier for that. And just in general, I'm just not happy necessarily with the way that I am right now. And I want to do something about that. And so then I've struggled with it my whole life. And so I feel like I'm finally ready. Actually a little bit of leeway even before this. I've lost kind of like 13 pounds so far on what I'm currently doing, which I'll make another video kind of about. And so I'm just excited to do that as well. And I hope, to help someone along the lines, even if you're not necessarily trans, I guess, you could still benefit from the tips and tricks that I'm doing. And so, yeah, I just hope to, bring you guys along on that. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, whatever, please leave them in the video. I have a YouTube. I have a Facebook and an Instagram that you can follow and, write comments and whatever. I also have an email on this channel. And I believe it's on my Facebook and Instagram as well. So that way you can contact me directly. That was something that was important to me. I want to hear about, things that, I want to hear your comments on these things. I want to hear, any questions you may have. I want to hear your personal story, what you're hoping to see, just I want to hear from you guys. But, do know at the same time, if you post any hate or anything, if you're watching this and, feel like, oh, good, I'm gonna send them how I feel and it's negative thoughts, just don't even waste your time. I'm not even gonna give it the time of day. I'm just gonna delete it and, not even talk about it. So, you're just not gonna, if you post comments on here, I'll just delete them. I'm not even gonna give them the time of day. It's just not worth it to me to have that negative space. So, but yeah, the best way to follow me on my journey, if you want to do that, is to subscribe to this YouTube channel and, put on the notifications and that kind of thing. But again, you can also follow me on Instagram or on Facebook. And I definitely look forward to, what this will bring and hearing from you guys and just moving forward positively with my life. All right. Thanks. And I'll see you guys next time.